Okay, so there really isn't a reason as to why I am doing a 72-hour fast, other than the fact that I wanted to try it, which sounds pretty stupid, but I like to really push myself mentally and physically, and I thought this would be one way to kind of do both at the same time. But I think it's important to create our own struggles, because struggle is inevitable. So this is one way for me to really create my own, and really push myself and see how far I can go into doing this fast. And my goal is to do 72 hours. Um, it's currently 8:40 right now, so at 9 p.m. I will hit the 24-hour mark. And I kind of just wanted to give my experience on what it's been like so far. And right now, I'm actually hungry, but not like extremely hungry as I was earlier in the day. I could definitely go open that fridge right now and eat um, everything in there, but I'm not gonna do that just because I'm already this far into it, and there really isn't any turning back right now. So. And also I want to keep myself accountable, and if I mean, you guys wouldn't know, but I would know, and mentally I would know that I failed. So going into this fast, I plan to still do the same things that I do on a day-to-day basis. And this morning I ended up doing a 10-mile run, and I felt great. Pacing was solid. And yeah, once I got home, I was obviously really hungry because I had just done that run, and I just had to overcome that and get out of the house. And I ended up doing an evening workout as well, but my energy levels were really low, so the workout wasn't the best, but I just really just did the movements and kind of went through the workout. I was probably in there an hour. I ended up doing legs, and I thought today would probably be the best day to do legs if I was going to do legs, because although I do feel really weak, I'm probably going to feel weaker in the next couple of days, and probably even shittier, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to feel. So I thought today would be the best day, but I still plan to do the things that I do. I'll probably not do that third workout just because I really need to conserve as much energy as I can while I am in a pretty much 0 calorie intake right now. So I'm probably just going to stick to 2. Still going to do my early morning runs, just bring down the pace significantly, and probably do not long runs but moderate runs. But yeah, I just really wanted to record this video and kind of give my insight on what it's like to fast, and my experience on how I feel. And maybe this will give some insight to some of you and kind of show you guys how I feel, and maybe you guys can learn from it, or maybe you guys have fasted way longer than I have and you guys can give me some tips. But yeah, maybe this will help someone out, or maybe it won't. I don't know. I'm kind of just doing this for myself and seeing how I feel as the hours go by. But I'm actually about to go to bed pretty soon, just so I can not really think about a lot of things and get a couple more hours in, and then just get through the next 2 days. And I definitely plan on picking up the camera again and letting you guys know how I feel at the end of the day. And yeah, just have this as documentation, I guess. But I should have gotten like a weigh-in, but I didn't do that. I really didn't plan this at all. Literally last night I just thought about it, and then this morning I was like, I should just give it a try, and I haven't ate since. So no plan, no structure, just kind of going with it. Basically how I live my life. I for the most part, in some ways, as far as like planning stuff out, I just kind of go with the flow. And this is one of those times that I'm doing that. So I will check back in tomorrow and let you guys know how I feel. Alright, so today is day 2. It is currently 9:30 p.m. So I've officially crossed that 48-hour mark, and I kind of wanted to just give an update as to how today went and the things that I did. So pretty much this morning I woke up and I wasn't hungry, honestly, but I ended up going on a morning run. I did 5 miles, but during the run I felt just tired, honestly, and I really just wasn't feeling it today, but I ended up finishing that run, and then after the run my appetite came back and I was hungry throughout the day. And that's really more so when I had to tell my mind to tell my body to just overcome that hunger and really not pay attention to it, but also to remain calm throughout the day. That was one of the key things that I noticed, was just staying calm and not really putting too much attention into that hunger and that sort of thing. But also another thing that I did notice today was just having been really focused on whatever the task that I was doing. As far as work, I was super focused. I didn't feel tired at all today, but I just felt super aware of my surroundings, if that makes sense. Everything was just super, like, it was crazy because I just was super focused on everything. So everything just seemed to click today. But I didn't end up doing an evening workout today just because, honestly, as far as I just feel really weak. I feel weak right now. I still feel focused, but weak, if that makes sense. But yeah, I just did that morning run today, and that was pretty much it. But I did end up going out with and meeting up with one of my friends, so that kind of helped pass the evening, just to chit chat with him and talk about the fast and my experiences that I've kind of been dealing with. But that's really pretty much it. I mean, I'm trying to keep it pretty short, so I didn't really want to. I kind of want to go more into detail on day 3, but I did just get back home maybe like 10 minutes ago. I went to Trader Joe's, and I've been thinking about food all day, honestly, and I went and picked out a couple things that I want to eat tomorrow night. It's mainly carbs and some fruits. I did a little bit of research on, I guess, the best way to kind of break that fast, and I guess apparently from what I read was to start with fruits or a smoothie. So I went and picked up a couple of different fruits, some watermelon and some mangoes and peaches and that sort of things. And I did pick up bread, but that probably, I might eat that tomorrow, or I might not, I don't know yet. But that's all I have for today. I definitely will check back in tomorrow and kind of give my final thoughts on it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Alright, it is currently 8:52, and in a couple minutes I will be done with my fast, and I'm honestly really excited to finally be able to eat something. It's definitely been a difficult 3 days, but it's something that I really wanted to do, to really just push myself in. And I have a couple notes on some things that I wanted to share with you as far as my experience doing a 3-day fast. But one of the things that I really wanted to share was, I think there was something really valuable to doing this 3-day fast, and that is really just to endure the 3 days and that. And I think that really was really valuable to learn. Another thing I wanted to mention was that getting through this 3-day fast really helped me build a stronger foundation with my mind and my body. And I think it really did develop a stronger character in me, and really just to understand how to manage difficult situations. And I know that, like I mentioned again, that I think struggles in our lives are important, and creating this struggle within myself really just helped me push through another mental barrier and really just see how far I can really push the mind and the body. And there was a lot of times where I really wanted to just, you know, end it and eat, but I really just had to push through that and you know, get closer to the final day, and I'm basically there now. But yeah, there was a lot of times where I wanted to quit, but I didn't, and I could have cheated, like I said, in the past, but I know that that wouldn't be right, and I would definitely feel guilt within myself that I lied to myself. So it was hard, but I was able to do it and just push through the 3 days. And I think this is an experience that I will definitely remember, and I'll always be grateful for just everything that I have. And it's crazy because today I woke up and I wasn't hungry at all. More so kind of the last couple hours, I knew that the time was winding down and that appetite started coming back. And like I said, I'm really excited to finally eat in a couple minutes. I have some fruit that I'm gonna eat tonight, some peaches and mangoes and some watermelon that I picked up last night at Trader Joe's, and I'm gonna eat a little bit of that, and then I'm pretty much gonna call it a night and then reintroduce some real food tomorrow. But I'm really looking forward to doing that, and I wish I could have a nice steak and some broccoli right now, but I was too lazy to go pick up anything. But I really feel like I learned a lot in these 3 days, and I'd really like to get some feedback as far as like if anyone has done a 3-day fast, what their experience was like, and what was the first thing that you ate. But I really enjoyed these 3 days to really reflect and stay calm in my mind, and kind of just taking the day as it went and staying calm through everything going on. But yeah, like I mentioned in maybe day one, this was more so an experiment that I wanted to record and really just look back on one day and see what I was feeling at that moment, at this moment right now. So I hope that whoever sees it can get some insight as to how a 3-day fast is. I did do a workout today. I felt pretty weak, so I just kind of stuck to machines. No run today. I do like to give myself 1 to 2 days of non-running days, and I thought today would be a good day to take that day off, just because I really didn't have the energy to run. But I did go to sleep last night, but I kept waking up multiple times throughout the night. I went to bed around like 9:30 or 10 o'clock, and I woke up around 2 and then 3 and then 4, and I just stayed up because I couldn't really sleep. But still alert, still focused, and yeah, that's kind of really the gist of the whole 3-day fast. Yeah, like I said, I hope that somebody can find some insight in this, and I definitely won't be doing this in the near future, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Well, I thought I'd get this final clip just to show you guys what that first bite of food is. Like I said, I have some mangoes and some peaches and some pineapple. I'm gonna eat this, and I'm gonna eat some of this watermelon, but I'm honestly a little bit nervous and excited at the same time. It's 9 o'clock now, so yeah, it's crazy that I was able to go through this, and these 3 days felt like forever, but it's finally time. Yeah, so I guess I can just take that first bite now. I forgot what food tasted like, and this is amazing.
That's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and this is the end of the video now, so I'll catch you guys in the next one.